Welcome filmmakers, fans, and friends to Indie Cinema Showcase. I'm your host, Christina Carmona, and this weekend I am at the Orange County Convention Center for Fanboy Expo. I'm going to be talking to vendors, celebrities, and catching cool sights of cosplays and everything in between. So let's check it out. All right, Zach, so we are at the Geek space, and this is all of your artwork?
Yes, so I do the artwork here, and my girl back behind me, she does the earrings, she does the ducks, she does the stickers, she does everything else.
Wow, and how long does it take you to put a piece like this together?
So my process is entirely digital, starting with photography. So it's depending on how many characters are in it. So this bigger ones usually take, so it's about an hour to 2 hours per character, depending. So like I said, so this one right here, a lot more than something smaller.
Right,
Yeah.
and you're from Detroit, correct? Yeah. What brings you all the way to Orlando for Fanboy Expo?
So we actually travel the country doing Comic Cons. This is our full-time job. We go all over the place. We heard that the show was a good show, so we said, might as well try it.
Nice, and what is it about conventions that you love so much? I mean, you fit in perfectly.
Yes. So my favorite thing about conventions is honestly just meeting all the different people. There's people from all different types of walks of life, people doing fun different things, but we all unite underneath geekdom, all under fandom. We're all fans of the same stuff, so it's easy to talk to other people and make friends and just have fun.
I love that, because that's what it's all about. Like, you come here and everything you love is already here. Now, if somebody's looking for your art, where can they find that?
So my Instagram is, our Instagram is currently underneath @StarSeekerDesign. I know it's a different name than the Geek Space, but that's actually my individual stuff. So when I go to other shows besides with my girl with just my artwork by itself, it's @StarSeekerDesign, all one word.
Awesome, well thank you, Zach. I won't take any more of your time. Guys, check him out. His artwork is super cool. Look at this. I mean, come on. So Josh, thank you for letting me sit in your booth, feeling like a vendor with all of this amazing art. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So I like to do a lot of like pop culture, a lot of movie characters or sci-fi comic book characters, and I like to focus on like the push like high contrast realism. So I'll work with charcoal mostly, and I'll usually focus on the eyes, go out, make sure those are good, and then go outwards from there. And it'll just go on to making sure this pops out as much as possible.
Wow, and how long does it take to make one of these pieces?
So say for something like took about a year and a half to finish, whereas other characters like Ghost Rider, I was able to get him done in about a month.
Wow, so you are not new to conventions then?
No, it's I think my 6th convention so far.
Is this your first time at Fanboy?
Yes.
How are you liking Fanboy so far?
I'm loving it. It's my first 3-day convention, and I'm just having a blast each day.
And you're local to Orlando, correct?
Yeah. We moved recently. I think December will be the first year.
Well, your art is absolutely incredible. Where can we find more information about your work? Maybe buy it online?
So I'm very active on Instagram. It's just under Fenrok_Arts. And I also have a website that I have and a business email.
Wonderful. Well, guys, make sure you check them out. This stuff is amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone, I am lucky enough to be here with John Rye-Davies. John, thank you so much for taking some time out to talk to me. So, how are you enjoying conventions?
I love them. I love meeting people, and one senses. I senses that there's a mutual joy sometimes, just having a bit of fun and laughing, and it is hugely important for actors to actually meet the people who've been putting the bread and butter on their plate for the past, in my time, almost 60 years.
Right, and now that you're in Orlando, have you been able to do anything fun here?
Does anyone do anything fun here in Orlando? Oh, I beg your pardon. Of course.
Maybe a little.
This is a fun city, isn't it? Unfortunately, right at the moment, I'm trying to finish a script. And if I admit to having any fun whatsoever, I will be hunted down.
All right. What is the craziest thing that you've had to sign?
Well, I've stopped doing it because people come up to me and want me to autograph their chest or their arm. And I'm settling for chest and arm. And then they tattoo it. And I don't like that, actually. I think that's too much of a permanent mistake for people to make.
Right.
I've stopped doing that as of last week. I said, about the fourth time or fifth time, and I said, no.
All right, so I was about to ask you that, but now that I know, I won't ask you.
But for you,
You might. All right. Thank you so much for taking some time out for me. I appreciate you.
fabulous being back here in Orlando. Wonderful place, wonderful people. Thank you.
All right, everyone, we are here with the iconic Gregg Berger. Gregg, thank you for taking some time to chat with me today.
We're here with the iconic Gregg Berger, but of equal or greater importance, meet Grimlock, meet Dinobot leader. And Long Haul, who doesn't want to remove the dirt because it's dirty. And Skyfire, one of the tall, incredible Transformers. And I was also on G.I. Joe. I was Spirit, who believes possibility and impossibility are states of mind. We're at Fanboy Expo in Orlando, Florida, having a great time. This is Friday.
Ask you, were you having a great time?
Yes, we're starting on Friday. This is our lightest day. We're going to be crazy busy all weekend.
I'm glad I caught you now.
Yeah.
So how do you like doing conventions?
You know what? It's my opportunity to say thank you from my side of the signing table, and people come to say thank you from the other side. I'd probably be an attendee if I wasn't a special guest.
Now, when you have fans come up, is there any particular voiceover work, any cartoon that people usually know you the most for? Because you've done so many.
Longevity-wise, this is the 40th anniversary of Transformers, so it's actually a huge portion of my life. The characters in Transformers are like family to me. The characters in Garfield are like family to me. I've been barking and slurping Odie the dog, and Squeak the mouse, and Harry the alley cat, and Herman the mailman since forever. So just longevity-wise, those are the closest to my heart. But whatever I'm doing at the moment, I've been gifted with so many characters that are close to people's heart and close to mine. It's just, I do what I love and I love what I do, so how lucky am I?
Thank you so much for chatting with me, Gregg. I appreciate you.
I get it all out at work. By the time I get home, I'm not angry at anyone. Thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it. Come to Fanboy Expo in Orlando. We're having fun. Where are you? Come see us.
All right, guys, I am here with the legend, Jim Cummings. Jim, thank you for taking this chance to sit with me.
Yes, it's a pleasure. We're back in the saddle, something.
We are back in one of those things, right? So how do you like coming to conventions and meeting your fans?
Well, it's a lot of fun. You know, you get to see people that, because you're usually in a recording studio, you don't have a lot of one-on-one, and you know, you'll meet people and they say, oh my gosh, you know, you got me through a tough time. You got me through something happened in my life, and it was this and that, and Winnie the Pooh was there, or Darkwing, or Taz. Although I don't think Taz was too beneficial to too many people, but yeah, it's nice to know. It's nice.
We all love it and love you for it. Now, I know these are like all of your babies. Do you have a favorite?
You know, people ask me that all the time, and I can give you the tried and true answer here. It's Pooh, Tigger, Darkwing is way up there, Ray from Princess and the Frog, and I love Hondo Ohnaka from Star Wars. So, and I love King Louie from Jungle Book. Yeah.
I love that. And now, did you realize that any of these characters, or all of these characters, especially like, say, Winnie the Pooh, would become just so iconic?
Well, you never do. You never can tell because you're all alone in a recording studio and you don't have any feedback really per se. And so you just kind of, it's a bit of a roll of the dice. But when Pooh was around, I've been doing it since the 80s, and it had been gone, Pooh and his buddies Tigger and the gang, they'd been gone for like 20 some years from the public eye. So you never know if they're still going to be accepted, and boy, they were accepted. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And
Well,
I'm still
thank you.
here.
You are still here.
Yeah.
And I am glad to have spoken to you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. See ya. By the way, don't forget to remember, I have a podcast. Would you like to hear about it? Why, sure.
Yeah.
It's Tuned In with Jim Cummings, and Toon, Tuned In. We get it? See, very clever.
I love that.
Very clever. And it's on Spotify. It's all over the place. It's on YouTube. So like and subscribe, everybody. Come on. Are you liking? Right now. That's what you got to do.
All right, guys. This film is particularly close to my heart, as well as this character. I am here with Paris Themmen. He played Mike TV in Willy Wonka. Well, thank you for taking some time to speak to me.
Yes, hello.
All right, so first things first, what's it like being part of such a beloved film?
You know, it wasn't that popular when it came out. It pretty much came and went, maybe made its money back, and then they started showing it once a year on TV. It's probably, I think you're a little too young for this, but you know, around Thanksgiving or whenever they'd show, and it was like appointment TV, sort of like, I was going to say they did it with The Wizard of Oz, but you probably don't remember when they did that once a year for The Wizard of Oz either. But some of your viewers know what I'm talking about. And once they started showing it once, you know, a year, and then there was Blockbuster and there was videos, and it just sort of built up and built up and built up. And now I think it's more popular than it would have been in like 1975 or something, you know?
And when you first saw the Chocolate Factory, what was that like? That was your first experience, like what they have on film, right? That was your first reactions?
Sure, yeah. When they showed us the chocolate room, we had not seen the set. I had not seen the set. Actually, there's one of the kids who had seen the set previously. I won't tell you who that is. Maybe you'll figure that out over the course of the day.
All right, so I just got to talk to Paris Themmen, and now I'm here with Julie Dawn Cole, Veruca Salt.
That's
from
me.
Willy Wonka. That is you, indeed. Now, are you as much of a pain in real life?
Yes, definitely. I want it, and I want it now. Yes.
I love it. So, like I asked Paris, what does it feel like to be part of such a beloved film?
An honor, a privilege. How lucky are we that the movie that, you know, we had a lot of fun doing is still bringing a lot of fun and joy to other people, you know, all these years later. I mean, nobody could predict that.
Right. I know Paris mentioned something about seeing the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Were you the one?
Yeah, I was the one. In my defense, so I was out in Germany where it was being shot, and I'd gone out a little bit early to record my song. And while I was there, the designer, Harper Goff, and set builder, Logan Frazee, said, did I want to see around the set, the chocolate room? So of course I said yes, of course. You know, they were still building it, it wasn't completed. And then Mel Stewart, our director, said on no account were the children allowed to see this chocolate room. But it was too late.
You
I'd
already
seen it.
had. I mean,
Yeah.
as Veruca should.
Of course, of course.
All right, guys, I am here with Peter Ostrum, Charlie from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Thank you so much for taking this opportunity to talk with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
It's good to be back in Florida.
I love it. I love it. Now, what is one of your favorite memories from working on that set?
Probably working with Jack Albertson. He and I, Jack was had much more experience than I did. Kind of took me under his wing, both he and Gene Wilder. I was a rookie. I was a new kid on the block, and they really were helpful in guiding me throughout the film. But working with Jack, you know, we were a team.
Yeah, and what's it like seeing how much people just love this film, coming to conventions and seeing everybody dressed as Wonka or just, you know, that?
People fans that come up to me, they've all got a story, you know, of what this film means to them. This was the first film that I saw at a big theater. This is the film that I saw with my brother, and my brother's no longer here, or my dad. But there's a certain spot that they go back to in their childhood when they saw this film, and you know, they cry when they see me. Oh my goodness.
I'm about to. You were just magical. The film is magical. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
Now I am here with the busiest lady at Fanboy Expo, Joanna, Director of Operations of Fanboy. How is it going?
It's going well. It's good to see you again.
It is good to see you too. And now we are at a different location.
We are. We are at the Orange County Convention Center this year. First year here, and we have been blown away by the hospitality and just the beautiful building and the space. And we're so glad everybody came here and followed us from, you know, we were at the Hyatt Regency the last 2 years. And so we're really glad everybody kind of followed us over here. So really excited, really excited.
Now, for those that didn't see our episode last time, give us a little rundown of Fanboy Expo.
Well, Fanboy Expo is a pop culture convention. It's kind of like a Comic-Con, but we kind of focus on all kind of genres of things, from the younger things for like the younger guests, like with Disney, and then we have like more anime guests sometimes, voiceover acting. So we try to do a little bit for everybody. So.
And what makes Fanboy Expo different?
Well, you know, we love to think that we're super nice.
That is the truth.
Oh, thank you very much. We do try to make it a very family-friendly event. We try to make it an event where you feel comfortable bringing your mom, your grandma, your little kids, your grandkids. And there's something for everyone, and everyone can have a good time. And we really try to focus from the ground up that, you know, we want to treat everyone the way we want to be treated. So.
And that is true. You have panels, you have your celebrity guests, you have photo ops. I mean, everything that you could want at a convention, it is here at Fanboy Expo. So what can we expect for next year?
Well, you know, we were up a little bit this year compared to last year. Last year was up a little bit the year before, so we're growing, and we're really happy to see that. We hope to see a big jump next year. We're hoping to have another big reunion for you. We had the Buffy and Angel reunion this year. We had the Bones reunion, and so we're hoping to bring some more reunions to you next year, maybe a few bigger names, along with some of our more nostalgic guests. So just keep doing what we're doing and giving you guys bigger, better things, better panels, better photo ops, you know, just all the things you want. So always reach out to us at info@Fanboy Expo. If there's somebody you really want to see, we'll do our best. You know, we'll always go see what you guys want to see.
All right, Joanna, well, I won't steal any more of your time. Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure being here. You've been fabulous. Your whole staff, I mean, it's...
Well, we love having you guys. You guys have been with us the last few years, and we love seeing you come. So anytime, you come back and see us, okay?
And we sure will.
All right. You guys come see us too.
Well, that's it for my time here at Fanboy Expo. A huge thank you to Joanna and her staff for the hospitality. It has always been such a great time. I had my own magical moment with the cast of Willy Wonka. Unforgettable. So guys, make sure to follow us on our socials, ICS TV on Facebook and ICS TV Show on Instagram. And as they say in the industry, that's a wrap. See you next time.